everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here and
Suffolk Amy.
And we are at
St Peter's in Alresford today in Essex.
Yes, and there's a little bit of history to this place. Amy will fill you in.
Alright, so this structure was originally built in 1320 and parts of it are said to be from a nearby Roman villa, the thin red brick that is in parts of this. It has undergone some restoration, you can see that, but in 1971 it burned down. So this is what is left here, these ruins.
Yeah, so that's about it. We thought we'd come here and do an investigation.
Why not? We're in the area.
So there you go.
Pick it up, yeah.
So, see you later. Right, I always quickly explain these. These are dowsing rods. They are copper cables on a slip, and they do what they want to do really. And we're going to use these to start the investigation. So today we've got our cameraman back.
Yep, cameraman Dan.
Cameraman Dan. Yes, he's back with us. So anyway.
If it's shaky, blame him.
Yeah, if it's all shaky and blurred, it's cameraman Dan. So anyway, let's start the investigation. Let's get these set. There's a fair bit of wind today, so hopefully it won't affect these too much. If there's any spirits in this graveyard or this church, will you please come and talk to us, please? If there's any spirits in this graveyard, will you cross these rods, please? Will you cross these rods? If there's any spirits here, please come and cross these rods, please. We come here with love and peace, no animosity, only to talk to you from your realm to our realm. So if there's anybody here, will you please cross these rods if you want to speak to us? Cross these rods. Please cross these rods. If there's any spirit people here, I think that's the wind.
That was the wind, yeah.
That was definitely the wind. If there's anybody here, will you please come and talk to us and cross these rods, please? This is your chance to talk to us. Anybody here? Right, I think what we do, we walk inside the church and do a session in the church, okay? Right, we've moved into the church interior. Amy's going to have a go with the dowsing rods to see if we can pick up anything in here. So off you go then, Amos.
Alright. Is there any... It's doing it again.
Yeah.
This one just keeps pointing to you today.
Yeah, I know it does all day long.
Yep.
Yeah, can you put that rod forward, please? Can you put that rod forward, please? We come here with peace and love and no animosity. So can you put that forward, please? Can you put that forward, please?
Why do it?
If you're pointing at me for a reason, can you make it go straight, please, so we can find out why? Can you make it go straight, please? Can you make them go straight? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Can you make them go both straight, please? Both straight.
Straight ahead. Right?
Straight ahead, please. If you're pointing at something, can you make them both point there, please? Can you make them both point in the direction that you want us to go? Can you point them in the direction? Can I ask you to put these forward so I can ask you a question? If you put them forward, is there something you need from me? Can you put these forward if there's something you need from me? Can you put these forward, please, if there's something you need from me? Is there something you need from me? Can you put them forward, please? Thank you very much. So you need something from me. Can I ask you, are you a spirit that is stranded on this earth plane? If you are, will you cross them, please? Will you cross them? Right, thank you very much. Thank you. Can you make them go straight, please? Can you make them go straight? Can you make them go straight, please? If you are stranded on this earth plane and you haven't passed over to the spirit world, can you make them go straight, please? Can you make them go straight?
time.
I want something from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want something from you. If you need my help, I won't be able to help you if you don't communicate in the right way using these dowsing rods. Can you please put this rod straight, please? I have to have this right. Can you please put this straight, please? Can you please put this straight? It's the only way we can communicate. Thank you very much. Can you cross these if you are buried in this churchyard? Are you buried in this churchyard? I need to know that. Are you buried in this churchyard? If you are, will you cross these rods? Will you cross these rods, please? If you are buried here. If you're not, I won't be able to help you. So if you cross these rods and tell me you're buried here, I'll be able to help you. So cross these rods if you are buried within this churchyard. Cross them now, please. It's weak. Yeah, it's weak. Can you cross them, please? Can you cross them? Thank you very much. Thank you for crossing those. Can you make them go straight, please? Can you make those go straight? Can you make these rods go straight, please? Can you make them go straight? Make them go straight, then I can help you. Thank you very much. Can I ask you, do you need me to cross you over into the spirit world? Do you need me to help you over into the spirit world? If you do, cross these rods, please. Cross these rods if you need me to put you into the spirit world. Can you cross these rods? If you don't need me to cross you into the spirit world, cross these rods. If you do not need me, cross these rods. The wind's quite gusty. I don't think it's affected us so far, but I'm really not sure. I think what we'll try the crystal now.
Yeah.
And see if we can get anywhere with the crystal. Okay? See you in a bit. What we're going to try and do now is use the crystal. Amy's going to use the dowsing rods, and we're definitely into a conversation with the spirit. It seems to want something from me. What it needs I don't know, but I would have thought it wants to be passed over. It's a very weak, so you know it could be quite an old spirit. So what I'm going to try and do is see if I can speak to it more through the crystal, and if it does want my help, then Amy can see if it will point the dowsing rods where the actual grave is. So here we go.
I'll just keep them up and see if it points anywhere.
Right, let's get this spinning. Give it a good spin. Right, the spirit person we were talking to just a second ago, can you please stop this crystal if you are still here? If you still need my help, will you stop this crystal? Thank you very much. Can you spin this crystal again, please? Can you spin this crystal so I can ask you more questions to see how I can help you? Can you spin it again, please? Can you spin it again, please? It seems to me your energy is quite weak, so every little thing can help. Thank you very much. Can I ask you, do you want me to pass you over to the spirit world? Is that what you want from me? If it is, will you please stop this crystal? Okay, thank you very much. Right, what I'm going to do now, Amy, is ask the spirit to point in the way of its grave.
I feel like it's almost
Can you, can you point both rods to the direction of where you are buried in this graveyard? Huh?
This one as well.
Yeah. Can you point them both, please? Not just one, both, if you can. That's it. Can you bring it round?
Can you stand on the other side of me?
Yeah.
You can reach that one.
Ask it to put them forward.
You kept going this way before.
Yeah. Can you put them straight, please? We do need your help if you want our help.
Can you make these face forward, forward, in front of me? Push it round.
A bit more, please.
So small.
Yeah, a bit more, please. We have some children playing in the lane down there, so there might be a little bit of contamination.
Oh.
Can you put it forward, please?
Bit more.
Bit more.
Try and
Right, I think what we're going to do, Amy, we're going to move over to this side.
It does seem to keep wanting
Yeah.
to point over there.
We're going to move over here and see how we get on. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Right, we've moved outside into the direction where the rods were pointing.
Yep.
If the spirit we were talking to a little while ago is still with us, will you cross these rods, please? Will you cross these rods? If you cross these rods, we'll be able to help you. We'll be able to help you. Can you cross these rods, please? I know the energy is not strong, but can you cross these rods, please?
You can use our energy if you need to.
Yeah.
I don't mind, I usually get a headache after these anyway.
Yeah, you can use Dan's energy, he's got
That's
plenty.
Fine. He's got loads, he's jumping bean.
He's jumping beans.
Yeah.
I'm going to spin
Anything
this.
that you can do to let us know that you're here. Yep. Oh.
Ah, thank you very much. Can you point these rods in the direction of where you are buried, please? Where you are buried. Can you point these rods in the direction of your grave? Can you do that, please? Can you do that? Can you point them in the direction of your grave, please? Can you point the other rod too, please, and direct to your grave? Stay there, Amy.
Yep. Are you a Brown? A Mr. or Mrs. Brown? Could you cross the... Whoa.
Huh?
That was a big, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That was big. Jeez.
It looks like a J-O something N.
I think it's a John.
John Brown. Yeah, ask if it's John Brown.
Okay, could you make these face forward again? So I can ask you the next question. You push this one round. Push it. Really, really big one. There's crystals on the floor as well if you want to draw from them. Yeah? Okay.
Ask it if I'm standing by his grave.
Point is pointing over there again.
Yeah.
So if you are John
Brown.
Brown, can you see Andy by your grave? Can you cross these over one another? If you can see him standing over there? If you are John, are you John Brown? Can you cross these rods if you are John? Oh. So slowly. Oh. Are you John? Who else is on there?
Very hard to read, Amy.
Someone
Have a look.
Someone Anne?
It looks like an ant.
So middle name Anne, surname Brown. Are you someone Anne Brown? We'll try and figure out who that is. Are you a lady? Can you cross these over one another if you're a lady? There's only... Oh? Is that the wind? Could you uncross these? Sorry, just to confirm. Could you uncross these if you're a lady? If you're a lady, can you make them face forward? Are you a lady? Such a small amount of... Yeah. So we are talking to a lady again. Oh!
Right. That's that grave. It's either one of these two. I think it's that one. It's pointing straight at it.
Yeah,
and
my
I-
whole hand moved.
Yeah, and I actually got the crystal to spin on top of the grave without my
Yeah.
hand under it, no energy.
Right, okay.
Right, we'll move over now and
Go
see
read it and
if we can get
yeah.
any more info. Okay. Now we've moved over to this grave. It's very hard to read. So I think we've got a John Brown.
Yep.
And we think we've got an Anne Brown.
Anne Brown.
So we're just going to try and see. Amy thinks it's the Anne Brown and not
Yeah.
the John Brown. So we're just going to have a little go and see how we get on.
Yep.
So I'm going to spin this crystal. Now he's starting to spin.
Yep.
He's starting to spin. Right, thank you very much. Thank you. Am I talking to Anne Brown? If I am, will you please stop this crystal? Will you please stop this crystal if it's Anne Brown?
He's just crossed.
Right, we just got interrupted a little bit, so we're back now.
Yeah.
We're just going to try and confirm this and get this right.
Mhm.
So we just have one last little session to see if we can confirm it. Right, Anne Brown. If your name's Anne Brown, will you please cross these rods, please? Will you please cross these rods if your name is Anne Brown, please? Will you cross these rods? If you want us to help you, cross these rods, please. See, I'm trying.
They are really. It's such a weak energy.
Yeah.
I really.
Yeah. Can you
Difficult.
cross these rods, please? If it's Anne Brown I'm speaking to now.
This is making a difference.
Is it? Anne Brown, please cross these rods. Do you want me to help you? If you want me to help you, you must cross these rods. Can you cross these rods, please? If you want us to help you. Right, what I'm going to do is, Amy, it seems that you're getting better results than I am.
Mhm.
So, we'll let Amy see if we can confirm this.
The ladies seem to like me. What can I
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
Alright. So I'm speaking to Anne now. Anne, if you're here and you're with me, can you make these rods cross over each other? Make an X with these rods?
Yeah. Right,
Wow.
ask her to put them forward.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, that was a big old cross. Could you make these face forward again, please? Can you push them round to...
That's it. And then ask,
It's because you're holding that, you know.
yeah, and then ask if she wants me to put her over.
Okay, so Anne, we spoke briefly before about the possibility of you being put over into the light. Would you like that to happen? You can cross over. We can do that for you. If you would like that, can you do a big cross on these rods? So we have to make sure we know that. Really, really big one.
If she doesn't cross them, Amy, ask her if she's quite happy here and cross the rods if she's happy.
Yep. Oh, right, okay.
Ask that other question, what I just said, because that might be to that.
Can you cross these again? Big cross if you would rather remain here. Are you happy here?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Really big one. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I think so.
yeah.
Moving the other one as well now.
Right. Can you put them forward, please? Can you put them forward, please? Amy asked her. She seems to be communicating with you better than me.
And could you put these forward again, please, so we can ask you more questions? Would that be okay? That one's going. That was a massive one.
Ask her once
Could you put the other
more.
one forward?
Yeah. Ask her once more if she's happy being here.
Okay. So Anne, if you are happy being here and you don't want to leave, if you want to stay here, could you cross these rods, please? Do a really big cross, just to want to make sure that we know what you want. Really big cross if you want to stay here. So confused.
Ask her
So
if
confusing.
she's confused about going over.
Yeah, are you not sure? Are you a bit apprehensive? You may be scared? Do you not know what could happen?
Well, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Tricky one.
Yeah.
This is a tricky one.
Well, you're the best one to explain it. I don't really know how you handle that.
And I can tell you now, you have nothing to fear from going into the light. I don't want you to see the light and don't go through. If you want to go through the light, you take that chance. There's nothing to be scared about. You will meet your family, maybe your husband and other folks from your generation, and you can be at one and at peace again. If you're happy with that, cross these rods. If you're happy with that, cross these rods.
Well,
There's a little bit of wind here.
Yeah.
If you're happy with that, cross these rods, please. If not, I will not send you over.
If it's worth anything, we did manage to cross over another female spirit recently, and she went over and everything was fine with that. She was okay. It's more so that you can be at peace. If you would like to go, if you want us to do that, can you cross these rods?
No. Okay.
No.
Okay.
All right then.
Right. I think
Yeah.
we're going to leave Anne where she is.
Yeah.
She seems to be happy. She's a little bit apprehensive about going over. You can tell that. This is your very last chance, Anne, because we will be leaving shortly, and we probably won't come back for a long while. If you really want to go over today, cross these rods now.
Oh.
Straighten them, please. Straighten them. Can you put them straight, please?
Shaking. I always feel like she's shaking, weirdly.
Right, put them down, Ames.
Oh.
Put them straight. Thank you very much.
I guess it's taken a while to...
Yeah. Okay. This is a tricky one. This is,
really
do you know, I could flick a coin on this one. We will send you over. If you don't want to go, don't hang around too long, okay? If you change your mind at the last moment, walk away, okay, and you will stay here. But if you want to go, you'll be able to walk through, okay? Walk through into the light. Right, that will do. We'll just have a little break. Right, we've just done a ceremony to put Anne Brown over to the other side. She was a little bit hesitant to see if she wanted to go or not. We're now going to check to see if she has gone. So Amy's just going to do a little quick dowsing session to see if Anne Brown is still here.
Okay, so I'm calling out to Anne Brown. If you're still here, and if you didn't go, that's fine. First of all, we're not mad at you. If you're still here, can you show us that you're still here? Can you cross these rods over one another, please? Can you cross them if you're still here?
That's the wind.
Yeah.
That's the wind. The wind. But it's still staying straight together.
Still, yeah, they're moving together, yeah.
Anne, are you still with us? If you are, will you cross these rods, please? I'd say she's gone.
Yeah, I'm not feeling anything.
Nothing at all. She's gone. She's gone.
Nice, she did go.
She did go. This was one of the trickiest ones I've ever done, because this lady was not sure herself. I think she was scared.
Very.
She was scared about going over. There might have been something in her past that was worrying her about going over. So that's usually what the problem is. Something she's done or something happened to her has frightened her a little bit about going over. But I think we reassured her and said that we could do this for her, and she's took her chance and she's gone. So, Amy,
there you go.
there you go.
There we go.
Another one, two in the bat now.
That's crazy, yeah.
Crazy.
I could genuinely feel like so much fear, like so much like she was going like this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go, but I don't want to go. I'm going. No, I'm not. Like
I did think a couple of times I wasn't going to do it. I really did. I thought
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to send or try and send somebody over who doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
And if she'd actually at the end there said that she didn't want to go,
That'd have been fine.
that'd have been fine. We'd have
Fair
walked
enough.
away. But it's done now. She's gone. She'll be happy. All I can say is I hope you're with your family again, with your husband, and everybody you loved in this realm. You should be back with them again. So all I do say to you is the best of luck in the spirit world, and may you go with the love of the Lord. So, Amy, quickly, what do you think of this place?
It's interesting. I like that it has so much history to it. Even the building itself is just so. It's got so
Yeah.
much mixed history. It's quite a big place. I feel like there could be more around here,
Yeah.
but we were drawn here this
Yeah.
time.
It seemed funny to me when we first started that we had nothing just over there.
There was nothing.
It wasn't until we went inside the church that we actually picked something up.
Mhm.
And it seems to me that this woman was more, she wanted my help, she wanted me to do it, but she was a little bit reluctant to talk to me. She wanted to talk to you. It might be, and you never know this, and I'm only surmising this,
Mhm.
you don't know what sort of life she had.
Some kind of.
She
male
could have been,
influence,
yeah, she could have
potentially.
had, and especially in them days, she could have been battered
Yeah.
or
Some kind of negative. male
negative,
force. Yeah.
and she related to you far better than me, but she
Yeah.
knew because she kept pointing to me,
Yeah. That
that
you were the one
one
that could help her.
could
Yeah.
help her. And then we got to the final part and she was reluctant, but it's great to see she's gone. So
Yeah.
I think it was another really good investigation. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, me too.
Right, with that, and cameraman Dan,
Yeah.
with that, it's goodbye from
Suffolk Amy.
goodbye from Suffolk Andy, and
Stay spooky, everyone.
stay spooky. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Is there anybody else here?
Mary, was that you?
If there's anybody here from the spirit world who'd like to talk to us, we come with love and peace.
A lot of people who are alive at the moment constantly ask the question of, is there life after death? Do you know the answer to that?